Hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. So, I don't know if you guys have noticed a lot recently based on, well, YouTube videos, comments on said videos, forums, blogs, Reddit, basically anything and everything used to represent and present the gaming community. Social media, and I'm sure you've seen this growing trend, this growing gamer paranoia and animosity towards video games, towards video game developers, towards video game publishers, towards video games as a whole. Now, I don't know about all you, but I'm a gamer. I play video games. Video games are a hobby for me. They are a passion for me because I love them. They've provided so much happiness in my life, so much inspiration, so much imagination, comfort, socialization. I play video games, I talk about video games, I make videos on video games. Video games are a hobby for me. They are a passion of mine because I love them. And I would hope that that is something that the gaming community would stand for, because why would you play a game? Why would you talk about a game? Why would you make videos on a game? Why would you leave comments about a game if you didn't love it? If gaming wasn't something you were passionate about. And passionate about it because it brings you joy in your life. Because it's a positive influence. Very, very rarely, in only a few very rare and very unique incidents, would I ever consider getting angry over a video game. Showing paranoia and animosity towards a video game, towards its developers, towards its publishers. Because again, they're just video games. They're just a pastime. They're just a hobby. They're art. They're media. This isn't politics we're talking about here. With politics affect everyone's lives. Our very livelihoods and our ways of being and going about the world, going about our day, going to work. The structure of society itself is based on politics, so it makes sense to get angry, to get paranoid, to show animosity towards politics, because it's the kind of subject matter that creates and fosters those kinds of emotions. I would never expect video games to be such a catalyst for anger, lies, and even violence towards other human beings over. It's just a video game, why get angry about it? It's just a video game, why lie about it? It's just a video game, why get violent over it? And unfortunately, we're seeing that more and more. And I don't see enough people, including the big dog, the big top gaming YouTubers, I don't see enough people calling this out. They'll call out video game developers and video game publishers if they mess up, if they make a mistake. If they do something they disagree with, you can expect they'll make a video on it. I don't see enough of the top dog, big gaming YouTubers calling out the gaming community for just the absurd bullshit that they're pulling. It's getting ridiculous. The toxicity, the paranoia, the animosity. There has been no brand new video game the past few years that has come out without me seeing someone call the game garbage or shit. Or someone saying, if you like this video game, you are some sort of negative pejorative. Other people are literally dehumanizing other people based on what video games they play. And that is all sorts of fucked up. Look at this comment right here. This is one of the top comments and most liked comments on a gaming YouTube video. How absolutely vile and disgusting is that? And yet look at all of the likes it has. That's wow. That's kind of evil. You know what? That is evil. That's fucking evil. And yet look at how many likes that comment got. Keep in mind, this person is talking about a video game. A video game! And I know right off the bat, many of you skeptics out there listening to what I'm saying right now, you're thinking, oh, this guy is just upset and disagrees with other people's different opinions. He's getting triggered because someone dislikes a game he likes. No. Please actually listen to what I'm saying. Look at the YouTube videos, read the comments, go to the forums, go to the blogs, go to Reddit. Look at what people are actually saying. Hyperbolic nonsense, outright lying about games, insulting and dehumanizing people who play games they don't like. This is not about differing opinions. This is about a group a growing group in the gaming community that literally, quite literally, fucking hates everyone and everything. Every new video game that is released, everyone who likes the game, if you're not getting on the hate train, if you're not getting on the hate bandwagon, if you're not regurgitating the negativity that we're regurgitating in our negative circle jerk here, if you're not saying that all video games suck, if you're not saying that the video game industry sucks, that video game developers suck, that publishers suck, that gamers suck, if you're not saying that everything sucks, then you suck. If you're not with us, you're against us. That's the kind of mentality going on here, and it needs to be combated. And I'm not talking physically combated. I'm talking about with videos like this, with more positive, logical, rational comments, with downvoting and reporting comments like this. There is nothing wrong with disliking a video game. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, this game just not for me. I don't like it. I don't find it fun. Just not my kind of game. But hey, to each his own. You like this game? Play it. Have fun. I'm gonna be over here playing the games I do enjoy and do like. Calm, rational, reasonable. You can dislike and disagree with something or someone without jumping to level 10, without going to the extreme. And for the love of God, I'm gonna go off on a little personal rant here. Stop fucking lying. I see this all the time on YouTube videos, in comment sections, on the blogs, on the forums, on the Reddits. Just people fucking lying. Stop lying! It's just a video game! It's not worth lying over! Stop telling lies! Unless you have evidence, unless you have proof, unless you have citations and sources to what you're talking about, then you just look like an extremely paranoid individual who for some reason is desperate to hold on to this self-constructed narrative they have in their head. And if anything goes against the narrative, if anything confronts or contradicts the narrative, even though that narrative is built upon assumptions and paranoia, feelings over facts, lies over the truth, then we start playing the blame game and the insult game, and no one goes anywhere. Nothing is gained. Things are only lost. Pointlessly. So stop lying about video games. There's no reason to. Stop saying that, oh, this video game is dead, no one likes it, everyone hates it, it was a failure, when all I have to do is a simple Google search to know that game still has an active player base, sold millions of copies, and has a high review score all around from players and critics. Just because you say, oh, this game was a flop, it was a failure, doesn't make it true, and you're fucking lying. Anyone can say anything, anyone can make any sort of statement, but if your statement has no evidence behind it, if you can't back up your statement with proof, because it has no proof, then you're lying. Now, there are some things out there that we have no answers to, and we have to come to our own opinions, our own conclusions based on what we know. But that doesn't mean we know everything. That doesn't mean we're right. So instead of doubling down on the lies, to preserve this narrative you've built for yourself, just admit you don't know. You don't know. You're wrong. You could be wrong. So maybe instead of saying, oh, the game industry is dead, oh, all video game developers are out to get us, all video game publishers are out to get us, they're all greedy, every single one of them. All the video game developers did this on purpose because they hate gamers and they want our money. They're greedy. They're evil. All this video game's a failure because I say so, because I dislike it. You can keep saying that. You can keep repeating that all you want. That doesn't make it true. At all. Can it be true sometimes? Was it true that 1 or 2 times? Perhaps, yes. But all the time? Every time? Come on now. Not everyone is out to get you. Video game developers, video game publishers, other gamers are not out to get you. Last I checked, we were all just here to play video games, to talk about video games, to have fun. Isn't that the core of what gaming is? Fun? I don't know about you, but for me, gaming has always been about fun. It's never been about this needless conflict, this aggression, this paranoia, believing that everything is a controversy and a conspiracy, that everything is a failure, that everything is out to get me. It's just video games, folks. It's just video games. Video games are not worth hurting other people over. Never. They never are. There is no excuse, there is no logical, rational reason to hurt others over video games, whether it be verbally, psychologically, financially, or physically. There is zero reason to harm another human being in any sort of way over a video game, and this needs to stop. And I need your help. Help me combat this paranoia, this animosity. Help me combat the toxicity in gaming. by you yourselves making comments, making statements, making blogs, writing on forums, by making your own videos, making your own tweets, your own Facebook posts, talking about how much you love video games, your favorite video games, how much video games have positively affected you in your life as a person. I just want to clarify that video games are not free from criticism. We should not give them a free pass from criticism, but strictly criticism, not hyper-criticism. We can have our dislikes, our disagreements, and we can make them known, but they should never go to the level where, oh, this person is a complete idiot and an evil piece of shit because they did something I dislike and disagree with. There's no need to take things to that extreme. Help fight this extremism. Help bring people back down to earth. Back down to reality. These are just video games, folks, and video game developers and video game publishers can't improve unless there's a healthy dose, an equal dose, of both constructive criticism and constructive commendation. You've got to let the video game developers know what they're doing right, as well as what you believe they are doing wrong, but do so in a reasonable, logical, mature way. And be sure to address and notify if you're talking objectively or subjectively. And if we're all being honest with ourselves, in all seriousness, the past few years of gaming, if we look at video games objectively, we have gotten a significant amount, far more quality products than bad ones. There are far more good games, genuine good games coming out than ever before, from both AAA and indie. It's not all doom and gloom, and we need to acknowledge that it's not all doom and gloom. If we keep pretending that's all doom and gloom, then all the good that video games do, all the good that they have done, all the good that they can do will be ignored or overshadowed, and I simply will not allow that, because video games deserve better, at least in my opinion. Well, that's the end of the video. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comments section down below of what you think of this video. I'm very interested to see what you guys write in the comments section down below. If you like this video in any way, shape, or form, please be sure to hit the like button. The like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved with the video if you hit the like button. If you want to help out and support this video, then please share it on social media, Twitter and Facebook. And if you want to help out and support me directly, well, there's always Patreon. Anyways, guys, that's been a video, and I'll see you all later.